Arsenal came out to play. They said Amelia's about to break. Changed the chemist to a sinner. What I invented made a winner.
ஹலோ டேய் அந்த பேக்ரவுண்ட் மியூசிக் வச்சிருக்கல அதுக்கு கிளியர் வராதா? ஓகே ஆனா காட்டுது கிளாமன் காட்டுதா? காட்டுதோ? சிஆர் கிளைமன் காட்டிட்டு உள்ள போய் பார்த்தா நோட் எஃபெக்ட்னு காட்டுதோ? இல்ல ஸ்டாம் வந்து அப்படி இருந்தாலும் சில டைம் அவங்க ஆன் பண்ணிட்டாங்கன்னா வந்துருவா. மியூட் பண்ணிக்கோன்னு சொன்னா அதான் நான் போடுறது இல்ல.
First point for the red team.
open ஆகுதா?
No mercy.
வந்துட்டே இருக்கு. என்ன கதை?
Killing spree for the red team. Expired! Reloading! Cover me! Reloading! Not killing spree for the red team! Cover me! Reloading! Cover me! Reloading! Half of the match is over, and the blue team is in the lead. Cover me! Killing spree for the blue team! Reloading! No mercy! The blue team is unstoppable!
Blue team victory!
I've been fighting the fire, ain't no pumping the brakes. No, I am not the one you should underestimate. Never play it polite. You want me to wait, but you know it's time. I came to dominate you. Ain't shoot my shot, I lost my mind. Making the fog, winning it all. Taking whatever's in my sight. I'm coming through, ain't gonna ask for permission. When I'm speaking up, you better sit up and listen. Get out the way of a woman on a mission. I'm coming in vicious. Taking my business. I'm coming through, ain't gonna ask for permission. Brought the reinforcements in. Let's fight together. It is showtime. Okay.
ஒன்றும் இல்லைக்கா.
கால்ல இருக்கு.
No.
என்ன ஆடியோ பண்ணிருக்கு?
ஆமாங்கா, டிசைடர் அங்கிள். வந்துறாரு, லைவ் போடுவாரு.
என்ன ரொம்ப நாளைக்கு அப்புறமா எனக்கு நான் கேம்ல பார்த்தேன். அவன் யார் கூட ஆடிட்டு இருந்தான்.
Okay. Okay. I'm really sorry.
எப்படிதானோ
I'm really sorry. Okay. Okay. No. No.
என்ன பார்த்தா பாட்டு மீறி
Okay. Okay. I got supplies. I need a scope.
நான் தரேன் ப்ரோ என்கிட்ட வாங்கிக்க ப்ரோ. 3 வேணுமா 4 வேணுமா ப்ரோ?
Okay.
ஓகேனா 3 ஆ 4 ஆ?
இது வந்தாலும் ஓகே.
Okay. Okay.
அந்த வாய்ஸ் பேக்குக்கு ஒண்ணே அட்டாக் இருவோம் ராபி. வாய்ஸ் கொடுத்துருவோம்.
ராபிக்கு ஒரு வாய்ஸ் எடுக்கணும்ப்பா. அது ராபியோட ஸ்குவாட் ஃபுல்லா வச்சுன்னு இருக்கும். இல்ல அப்படி வராது. இம்ப்ரெசிவ் வந்து புரியல.
Okay. Okay.
யாரு லைஃப் பக்கம் செருப்பு கிடைப்பாங்க. கேம் ஆடுறது வீட்டுல
வைஃப் திட்டுவாங்களா?
அக்கை கல்யாணம் வச்சா சொல்லவே இல்ல. அக்கை
என்ன விட ஒரு வயசு பேச நீ உனக்கு ஆகும்போது எனக்கு எதிர்ப்பு.
அக்கை என்கிட்ட சொல்லவே இல்ல பத்தியா, மறந்துட்ட. ஃபேக் ஃப்ரெண்ட்.
இருப்பான்
ராபி ப்ரோ
வரவே இல்லையே. ராபி வந்ததானே
என்ன ப்ரோ நீங்க போங்க ப்ரோ.
டேய் 2 பேரும் மூட்டு வாங்கடா. 2 பேர் பசங்க தான், யாரும் பொண்ணு இல்ல.
ஆக்கை சிஸ்டர் பாருங்க 2 பேத்தையும் டான்.
ஆமா
எங்க
நல்லா அடி. அந்த எனிமி
Marked a location.
அந்த வீட்ல ப்ரோ चलते வச்சிட்டானே. ஏக்கா இந்த வாக்கா ஏன் கூட வாக்கா.
யாம் பக்கத்துல இருக்கான் போல எனிமி.
Okay. Okay.
I love you.
Awesome.
நிறைய பேர் இந்த பேரை சொல்லுவாங்க.
I'm recalling a teammate.
கீழ வர அவன் அங்க இறங்கி இருக்கான்.
Thanks.
சரி எதுமே
கேக்கோ.
Watch out.
ஓகே வந்துற.
செத்து போயிட்டு.
Watch out. Watch out!
ஓட்டு வேமா ஓட்டு.
மேல இருந்து அவன சுத்தான்.
போன மேட்ச் எராங்கல் வெறியா
மேல
8 கில் எடுத்து.
Marked a location.
மார்க் பண்ணி எங்க இருந்து எடுத்தான்?
சவுண்ட்
Watch out!
சரி, அவ லூட் மட்டும் நான் எடுத்துக்கறேன். தொடாதீங்க. ரெண்டு லூட் இல்ல.
அங்க எடுத்துக்கலாம்டா. வாடா அங்க எடுத்துக்கலாம். இங்க என்னடா?
இந்த லூட்டே ஓகே தான்.
இந்த மேல இருக்கான் பாரு.
Danger ahead.
இங்க வந்துட்டான் பாத்தீங்களா? இங்க
Watch out!
ஓடச்சி.
நீ என்னடா?
Enemies ahead!
ரெண்டு பேர் இருக்காங்கட்டு.
கவர் லெஃப்ட்ல போய்டு. லெஃப்ட்.
Awesome.
என்னடா?
Danger ahead.
இந்த மேட்ச் இனிய மேட்ச். தயவு செய்து நெக்ஸ்ட் மேட்ச் எராங்கல் போடுங்க பாப்போம். குட் பாய்ஸ்.
மேட் எதுவும் இல்லையா?
மேல இருக்கான்.
எனக்கு ப்ளஸ் மேட்ச்.
இல்ல தள்ளி இருக்கான். அந்த மரத்துக்கிட்ட இருக்கான். டவுன் ரிட்ஜ் வரியா?
Awesome.
சீக்கிரம் திருப்பி ரீகால் பண்ணு.
நான் இந்த சைடு போனேன். அவர் ரைட் சைடு போனேன். நான் போறேன்.
Awesome.
ஸ்மோக் ஃபுல்லா போட்டுருங்க.
I'm recalling a teammate. Thanks.
என்ன ரிகால் மட்டும்
Awesome.
சுத்திட்டீங்க நினைச்சேன்.
Excellent work.
நீ போய் பேசிட்டு வர சொன்னால. போய் பேசிட்டு வா.
நான் எங்கயா பேசிட்டு வரேன்னு சொன்னேன்.
5 நிமிஷம் கேட்டு 5 நிமிஷத்துக்கு தரோம் போயிட்டு.
அந்த 5 நிமிஷம் எப்பவே முடிஞ்சிச்சு.
திரும்ப தரோம் போய்.
வீட்ல ஆளுங்க இருந்தாங்கயா, கசகசன்னு இருக்கும். அதனால சொன்னேன் இப்பதான் வர முடியும்.
வருவாங்க. நீ அனிமி
ஸ்டீம்ல மைக் கம்மி.
Awesome.
யாரு? ராபா இங்க பேசிட்டு இருக்கான்ல.
இல்ல எப்பவுமே வந்து
Awesome.
ஒரு லூட் எடுத்துக்கோ ப்ரோ.
நான் பேசுறது கேக்குது.
கேக்குது.
ரிப்ளை
Danger ahead.
அப்படியே பேக் அடி. நான்
இங்க இருந்து வெக்டார் ஸ்ப்ரே பண்றீங்கயா?
வா ப்ரோ.
ஏய் படுத்துடி.
எதுமே இல்ல. போனா அடிப்பான்.
நீ வண்டி எடுத்துட்டு வரலையா? வண்டி எடுத்து. சரி நீ பேக் ஃபயர் பண்ணு.
Awesome. Thanks.
பின்னாடி ஆளு இருக்கான்.
அப்படியே நான்
First
கவர்
aid
பண்ணேன்.
உங்களுக்கு ரன் எதுவுமே இல்ல.
Awesome.
ஏன் மாத்தி நாக் ஆயிட்டு இருக்கீங்க?
Awesome.
லாங்ல இருக்கேன்.
6 கில்லா ஹக்கை எத்தனை பாட்டு?
வாட்டா முன்னாடி தான் வர பேக்கப்க்கு.
இல்ல 6 கில் எடுத்திருக்கீங்க. பாரு வாயிலே அடி வாங்குவான் பாரு. பாக்கை பாரு வாயிலே அடி வாங்குவான்.
ஓடுறான்
This
பாருக்கா.
way to the play zone.
அடி ப்ரோ. நம்பர் 2 ப்ரோ. இங்க அப்படியே கை வைக்கா. கை வைக்க முடியாதா?
ஹீல் பண்ணு.
முடிஞ்சாடா? எவன்டா அவன் பின்னாடி இருந்து?
நான் இங்க
Awesome.
மார்க் வைக்கிறேன், நீ அங்க போய் அழுத்தி விடுறியா ப்ரோ? இங்க போறான்.
ஆக்கை பொட்டி गाइस. அடுத்து போல்டி பொட்டி தான் गाइस. இந்த ஜோன் முடிஞ்சிரும் அவ்வளவுதான் முடிஞ்சு. உனக்கு பொட்டி தான் நீங்க. சொன்னேன்ல.
ஓகே.
Awesome.
6 கில் எடுத்தேன். அது போதும்.
ராபி நீனும் பேசாம ஜோன் பொட்டி ஆயிரு. அடுத்த மேட்ச் கண்டிப்பா ஆங்கிள் போட்டுருங்க ப்ளீஸ்.
இது டர்னிப்ல கஸ்டம் ஓவர்ல போட முடியாதா?
Awesome.
எப்படிடா?
பூஷன் தானா?
Hey, yeah. I've been fighting the fire, pumping the brakes. No, I am not the one you should underestimate. Never play a but you know it's time. I came to dominate. Shoot my shot, I lost my mind. Making the fog, winning it all, taking whatever my side. I'm coming through it, gonna ask for permission. When I'm speaking up, you better stick up and listen. Get out the way of a woman on a mission. I'm coming in vicious to handle my business. I'm coming through it, gonna ask for permission. Brought the reinforcements and some high give the people something to witness. I'm coming in vicious to handle my business. My chemicals burn.
யாரு என்னையா கிக் அவுட் பண்ணிச்சு?
ஆமா இல்லையா?
Let's fight together.
கேட்கவே இல்ல தானே.
Good luck,
வாய்ஸே
mates.
கேட்கல.
மாமா
ப்ரோ எல்லாரும்
என்னய்யா?
வந்தா
சொல்லுங்க அங்கிள். எக்கோ இப்ப கேட்டுச்சுக்கா வாய்ஸ்.
வாய்ஸ் கேட்டு நின்று ரொம்ப ரீசார்ஜ் பண்ண போகுது. இப்போ அது வாய்ஸை கேட்கல. நான் ரெடியே கொடுக்கல. ஜாயின்ல இருந்து டிக்கெட் பண்ணுறது அதான் நான் வாட்ஸ்அப்ல
என்னப்பா வாட்ஸ்அப்ல இருக்க ஆள்
டியூஷன் கிட்ட பேசிட்டு இருந்தப்பா அவன் கேட்டுட்டு இருந்தால நான் கோபியன் கிட்ட கேட்டு சொல்றேன். அவன் கஸ்டம்ல வச்சா வரமாட்டேங்குது. கோபியன்
ஏய் பாத்து இருந்துச்சுன்னா
இன்பில்டா இருக்கு அருவா.
அதான் நான் வாட்ஸ்அப்ல ஆபரேஷன் நம்பர் ஸ்பைடியா
நான் வந்து
ஸ்பைடியா தெரியுமா என்ன ஸ்பைடி
அதுதான் யூஸ் பண்ணுவேன். யூசி தான் ஸ்பைடி.
Watch out!
அங்க போகணுமா?
அடே கோயம்புத்தூர் வரையாடா?
அங்க போனா ஈஸியா அடிச்சு போடுவாங்க.
எல்லாரும் மீட் பண்றோம் நம்ம. நானு வேலை இருக்காங்கல்ல கம்பெனிக்கு விஞ்ஞாச்சு வேறு மற்றவங்க கேட்கல கேர்ள்ஸ் கேட்கலையா ஒன்று அப்போ கேட்குறேன் அது இந்த படம் இருக்குல்ல விஜய் படம் அதை அப்படியே பார்த்துட்டு எல்லாரும் கும்பலா உனக்கு கேட்கலையா? மச்சான் ஆமாம் மதுரை சைடில் தான் இருக்கும். மதுரை பெங்களூர் ஏதோ தெரியல அந்த சைடில் தான் இருக்கும். என்ன சொல்கிறேன் நான் அவனே உனக்கு கூப்பிட்டு சொல்கிறேன்.
Enemies ahead! Help! I'm really sorry.
ஃபுட்ஸே கேட்கல கருமோசை கரும் பிடிச்ச காலு இந்த டைம்ல தான் வரணுமா இந்த கால் கரும் கால் வந்துருச்சு. சுத்தமா கேட்கல கடுப்பாயிருச்சு. ஃபுல் லூட் கிடைச்சு வேஸ்ட் ஆயிடுச்சு. இங்கெல்லாம் இறங்க மாட்டேன்ப்பா வாய்ப்பே இல்லை. அங்கே ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பார்த்தே இல்லை. நான் இறங்கினா கண்டெய்னர்ல தான் இருக்கேன். அதுக்கு நான் யாசிக்கிறேன்.
ஏறலாமா எப்படி?
வெயிட் பண்ணு ப்ரோ வெயிட் பண்ணு.
அப்பார்ட்ஸ்ல இருந்து அடிக்கிறான்.
ஃபர்ஸ்ட் எய்ட் இருந்தா கொடுங்க. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் எய்ட் இருக்கா உங்ககிட்ட?
எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சு இந்த நாள் இனிய நாள்.
ஃபர்ஸ்ட் எய்ட் இருந்தா
எடுத்துக்காங்க போட்டேன்.
இவன் தான் என்னை மாலி போட்டு கொண்டான்.
ஹேக்கரா நிக்கிறேன் எப்படி அடிச்சாங்கன்னு தெரியல.
உன்னை அடிச்சா ஹேக்கர்னு எப்படி நியாயம் பண்றீங்க?
அதே வீட்ல தான் இருக்க நாங்க செக்டர்ல கீழே கிரவுண்ட் ஃப்ளோர் ரெட் கலர் வீட்ல ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ரெட் கலர். இல்ல எனக்கு வந்து புல்லட் எப்படி வந்துச்சுன்னா சவுத்துல இருந்து அப்படியே செவத்துள்ளே வந்து அடிச்ச மாதிரி இருந்தது.
ஆமா ஆமா
நீயும் செத்துட்டு வந்துடுறேன்.
வாய்ப்பு இல்லையா? சரி ஜெண்டா ஜெண்டா ராபி இப்போ விட்டானே ஒரு 2 மினிட்ஸ் ஃபுல்லா பொட்டியா இருக்கு.
Impressive.
மச்சானா சும்மாவா? ராபினா சும்மாவா?
ஏய் இப்ப பாரு இப்ப அடுத்த கதையை பாரு.
ராபி ஓபி in the chat guys. ஸ்டார்ட் நிக்கிறவங்க மறக்காம
நேர்ல சாவா
ஓபி ராபின் போடுங்க.
இனிமே இருக்கானா ப்ரோ?
ஓபி ராபின்
எனிமி இருக்கானா?
நாங்க வரவே இல்லை.
அவர் பக்கத்துல உள்ள ஆளை சொல்லி
Awesome.
ராபி மிஷன் தரவா? ஒரு மேட்ச் ஃபுல்லா பாட்டே அடிக்காம வெறும் எனிமிகள் மட்டுமே ஒரு 5 எடுக்கணும். வளையத்துக்கு வெளியே. சரி எடுத்துட்டு ஜிபே நம்பர் சொல்லிடு, நான் ஜிபே பண்ணிடுறேன். நான் ஜிபே பண்றேன்னு தான் சொன்னேன், எவ்வளோன்னு தான் சொல்லல. ஓகே, ஆனா வளையத்துக்கு வெளியே எடுக்கணும். வளையத்துக்கு வெளியே 5 கிலோ எடுக்கணும். வளையத்துக்குள்ள எவ்வளவு பணம் எடுக்கணும்?
வளையத்துக்கு வெளியே ஜோன்
வளையத்துக்கு வெளியே 5 கிலோ. இல்ல ஈவென்ட்டுக்கு போகாம ஆனா ஈவென்ட்டுக்கே போய் நீ எவ்வளவு கில் பண்ணி எடுத்துட்டு அதுக்கப்புறம் ஈவென்ட்டுக்கு போகாம 5 கிலோ எடுக்கணும். அதாவது வளையத்துக்கு வெளியே நின்று 5 கிலோ எடுக்கணும். வெளியே வந்து 5 கிலோ எடுக்கணும். ஆனா எனிமி கிலோ மட்டும் இருக்கணும். பாட் கில் இருக்காது.
500 ரூபாய் தருவாங்க.
500 ரூபாயா? ஒரு கில்லுக்கு வந்து 20 ரூபாய்.
என்னப்பா? சரி 100 ரூபாய்.
5 கிலோ எடுத்தே ஆகணும். 5 கிலோ எடுத்தே ஆகணும்.
சரி ஓகே மச்சான், நீ எடுக்கிற நம்ம 2 50-50 ஓகேவா மச்சான்? 2 பேருக்கும் 50-50.
ஏய் எனிமி இருக்கான் போல்டி. இந்த இடத்துல எனிமி இருக்கான் லாங்ல.
அவ்வளவுதான், அப்படிதான் அடிக்கிறோம்.
ஏய் அவ இல்ல, எனக்கு இங்க இருக்கா எனிமி. ஆமா, அதாவது 5 கில் மேண்டேட்டரி. 5 கில்லுக்கு மேல ஒரு கில்லுக்கு வந்து 20 ரூபாய்.
நேரே இல்லையே என்கிட்ட.
எனிமி கில் மட்டும் தான்
எடுக்க பண்ணிடுவானே.
இந்த மிஷன் புரிஞ்சா? அவ்வளவு கான்ஃபிடென்ட் தலைவரே. என்ன தலைவரே? போல்டி முடிச்சிட்டு இருக்கீங்க போலயே.
நம்ம ஸ்குவாட் இருக்கு. ஓ ஹெல்ப் பண்ணு. நீ இந்த ஸ்கோப் போடு தேடுறான் பாரு. அந்த 2 காரங்க பக்கத்துல இருக்கு.
முடிச்சிட்டாயா?
Impressive.
இங்கடா ஏன் கிலோ காணோம். ஐயோ ரிவைவ் பண்ணிட்டாய் போலயே. போல்டி அழுத்துறான். போல்டி தயவுசெய்து குதிச்சிரு. ஐயோ இன்னொருத்த வேற இருக்கானே. ஜாய்ஸ்டிக் வேற ஒர்க் ஆகல கரும. ஐயோ. என் கிலோ மட்டும் தயவுசெய்து அழுத்திடுவேன். போல்டி என் கிலோ மட்டும் அழுத்து. கட்டுப்பு. என் கிலோ மட்டும் தயவுசெய்து அழுத்து போல்டி. என் கிலோ எங்க இருக்கு பாத்துட்டியா? ஐயோ என் போல்டிக்கு வேற காது கேட்கலையே.
இருக்கு சாங் ஓடுவாங்க.
I got supplies.
என் கில்லே எனக்கு வரல.
தூக்கிட்டான்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
கட்டுக்கும். எனக்கு ஜாஸ்தி வேற மூவ் ஆகவே இல்லை. ஒரு நாள் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் இன்னொரு நாள் கஷ்டம் இல்லை. நல்லா ஈஸியாக வைக்க வேண்டியதான்.
உண்மையா கடிக்கிறேன். ஜோனுக்குள்ளதான் இருக்கேன் நான். ஏய்
ஒரு கல்ச்சரா ப்ளீஸ் பண்ணக்கூடாது. சரி ரீலோட் பண்ணு. நான் போறேன்.
ஓகே. இங்கே ஒஸ்ட்டாக இருக்கு எல்லா மேட்சும். அது எல்லா இடத்துலயும் இருக்காங்க. சி பில்டிங்ல இருக்கானுங்க. அப்புறம் லெஃப்ட் சைடில் அந்த அப்பார்ட்மெண்ட்ல இருக்காங்க.
you know it's time. I came to dominate you. Aim, shoot my shot. I lost my mind. Making the fog, winning it all. Taking whatever's in my sight. I'm coming through, we gonna
certainly worth the extra mile.
Today is a lucky day.
Sight clear. Scanning.
Come on, don't keep me waiting. Time to lose. No time to lose. No time to lose. Not bad.
Solidified!
Shouldn't let your guard down. Loaded disc.
Sight clear. This is incredible. No, extraordinary. Very well. I shall put my official...
is order. Gather.
Whirling snow! See?
Stabilize.
Take flight! Kamisato out! Sumetsu! Going over!
One man's stone is another man's gem. Unsolicited, and all the more valuable for it.
Solidify.
Allow me! My apologies!
Order guide you. Gather.
Take flight! Higher, higher, hands on fire! My apologies!
Stabilize.
Certainly worth the extra mile.
Need to end a few enemies?
Come at me.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh. Silly churl.
Solidify!
Rebuild! Whirling snow! Embrace the ice! Inferior.
Stabilize!
The eye sweeps the lands. Shattered. Lightning falls
This
on the
is
land of eternity. Weak. Pathetic. This body is eternal escape. Purge all obstacles.
Gather!
Perish.
Solidify!
Witness the final calamity. Take flight. Purge all obstacles. Hold the line.
Stabilize!
Perish. Allow me. Eternity is in my hands. Hold the line. There is no escape. Inferior.
Stabilize!
Whirling snow. Sakura swirl.
I will have order.
Solidify!
Lightning. Obey me. This one, a fleeting shadow.
Gather!
Pathetic. Whirling snow. Illusions are but distractions.
Solidify!
Your verdict is decided. This body is eternal.
This is order! Stabilize!
Ruin follows my blade. My power purge all obstacles. Let's rebuild. Witness the final calamity. There is no escape. Take flight. Ruin follows my blade. Eternity is in my hands! Allow me! Perish!
Stabilize.
Purge all obstacles! My opponent!
Order guide you.
Kamisato art! Selencer! Higher, higher! Fire! Lights, obey me! Illusions are but distractions. Take flight! Whirling snow!
Solidify.
Hold the line! This body is eternal. Perish! Purge all obstacles! Uphill battle! Rest, rebuild! Purge all obstacles!
I will have order.
Witness the final calamity!
Solidify.
Allow me! Perish! Whirling snow! Eternity
Stabilize.
is in my hands!
Solidify.
Purge all obstacles!
Order guide you.
Euthymia crumbles before me.
settle this now! Stabilize!
Rest and rebuild! My apologies! Embrace the ice!
The enraged Earth will not absolve you! Solidify! Today, you witness your reckoning!
Take flight! Win it! Allow me! My apologies! Take flight! Whirling snow!
Gather!
Not over!
Stabilize!
Hold the line! My apologies!
Sands know not the mountain's
Summer
permanence! Solidify! There is no atonement
I will have
for a
order.
1,000-year pain! Stabilize! You stand upon your tomb, though you know it not! Come, experience an eon of suffering!
Allow me!
Stabilize!
Rest! Rebuild! Whirling snow!
Back to the earth! Careless!
My apologies!
Be crushed!
What's our objective?
guide you. Gather.
Embrace the ice! Whirling snow!
Retribution! This is order. Stabilize.
My apologies! Take flight!
Order guide you. Gather.
Sakura swirl!
Stabilize.
Allow me! My apologies!
Burn.
Take flight!
This is order.
Whirling snow!
Learning this. I will have order. Solidify.
Take flight! Kamisato out! Sumetsu!
Osm.
Stabilize! Burn! This is order! Gather!
Sakura swirl!
Retribution! Burn! I will have order! Solidify!
My intelligence!
Retribution! Stabilize!
Take flight! Coming out to land! Selective! Whirling snow!
This is order! Burn!
So rude! Take
We'll have order.
Dad! Dad, can you hear me? There's somebody over there! Oh no, it's... Hey, you! Stop! Don't go any further! Watch where you're going! Oh, dear customer, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does appreciate your patronage, but you needn't hasten the inevitable. Are you all right? Huh? Dad! Hey, Hu Tao! My, who do we have here? It's the Traveler in Paimon, and... my worst nightmare. I see she still hasn't warmed to you.
Thank you, Director Hu, for saving this man.
Dad, are you okay? Do you recognize me? It's me, Ayu!
You're... Ayu? Who am I?
Your name is Xiao Liang, and you live just west of Qingse Village. You were supposed to come to Liyue Harbor to see the doctor. Remember? Does that jog your memory?
Oh, my name is Jia Liang. Liyue Harbor. See the doctor? Yes, I'm Jia Liang, and I need to see the doctor. Wait, why do I need to see the doctor?
Uh-oh. He seems in really bad shape. We need to get him back to Boo Boo Pharmacy right away! Sorry, Hu Tao, gotta dash! Dinner's on us next time!
Hold on a second. You're not seriously thinking of taking him to Boo Boo Pharmacy in this state, are you?
Huh? Why not? What's the problem?
Come on, Baizhu. Don't tell me you haven't noticed it. Didn't your master teach you how to spot the signs? Why do I get the sense that you spotted them right away, but you're planning to use it for your own ends?
Use what? What are you talking about? Paimon's lost.
There are traces of god remains in Jia Liang's system.
Yes, but more importantly, they're on the verge of an outburst. If that happens, the consequences will be unthinkable. Paimon, sorry, what?
God remains?
There's no need to worry, Director Hu. I have methods of keeping them at bay. It is the sworn duty of all who practice medicine to cure illnesses and save lives. What reason would I have to neglect a patient in need who is right there in front of me? Besides, it was my late master's dying wish to be able to save this patient in particular. Perhaps out of respect for him, you could give me a day's grace so that I have time to treat him?
Now you're bringing my great-uncle into this? Baizhu, just what are you planning this time?
Merely to cure this man, nothing more. But of course, if you have any doubt as to my intentions, you are more than welcome to accompany me to Boo Pharmacy and monitor my activities.
Oh, really? I thought I was persona non grata at Boo Pharmacy. You're being unusually generous today. Okay, deal. We're not gonna solve anything by keeping Jialiang here. I'm happy to do it your way, but only for my great-uncle's sake, and the travelers, of course.
You must be pleased you brought the traveler along. Otherwise, this would have been a much more vexing ordeal.
Well, time is of the essence. Let's get ourselves back to Boo Pharmacy at once. Blockages within the cardiovascular system, reduced blood flow and energy circulation? I see. I suppose this must have caused the cognitive abnormalities.
Dr. Baizhu, how bad is it? Can you cure him?
Don't you worry. Baizhu's a really great doctor. He's sure to find a way. Isn't that right, Baizhu?
Ayu, do you know when your father first started displaying these symptoms?
I'm not sure. He's been like this for as long as I can remember. But it wasn't as bad as this when I was still little.
So it's been a long time indeed. No. I have a treatment plan in mind. We can start tonight. Come and see me again tomorrow morning. I promise that by then, Ayu will find his father healthy and lucid again.
Thank you, Dr. Baizhu. Thank you so much.
If you still have any misgivings, Director Hu, please feel free to hang around for as long as you wish.
However, it would be best if you step outside this room. A doctor must be able to focus when treating a patient. Any distractions heighten the risk of complications.
Yes, of course, absolutely. I'll just go and look at the flowers or something. But I will be back in an instant at the first sign that something's amiss. See you tomorrow, Baizhu and Chang-Chang.
Bye for now, everyone.
Are you ready, Baizhu?
Ready as I'll ever be. I'm used to it by now. Come on, let's get started.
Ends well, huh? You know, Paimon's kind of curious after hearing Baizhu mention those people from his past. What do you think they were like? Yeah, you must be curious too, right? Let's go see what we can find out while Baizhu's busy treating I'm idling time on admiring the scenery, the spectacled snake-bedecked docs doing surgery. Hello, you busy bees, and what do you have to discuss with the funeral director today? Actually, don't tell me. Let me guess. From the looks on your faces, you've got some questions for me.
Guilty as charged. So, we were just a little curious about Baiju's master. What was he like? Oh, and also, how come you and Baiju could tell so quickly that Jia Liang had god remains in his system?
Huh? I thought I told you once before. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was first founded to fight back against the vengeful wrath of gods defeated in war. Well, it is a dusty old tale by this point. Long story short, in the ancient world, dead gods were acting up, so our ancestors started purifying the air and burning the bodies of the deceased to guard the border between life and death. These days, we don't deal with the wrath of the gods anymore, but all the relevant know-how is still passed down to each generation, so we can identify gods' remains when we see them.
Okay, Paimon gets it now. Wait, so how did Baiju learn to spot them?
Almost certainly from his master, who was also my great-uncle. Baiju's master was my grandpa's younger brother, a former deputy director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Wow, fancy that! Huh. So, if he was from Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, how did he end up as Baiju's master?
According to my grandpa, he and my great-uncle once went traveling together when they were young. They ended up at... That pharmacist must have cast some sort of spell on my great-uncle, because after that encounter, he suddenly announced he wanted to leave the family business and go practice medicine instead. My grandpa had a huge argument with him, but he couldn't convince him to stay. So my grandpa inherited the funeral parlor, while my great-uncle stayed in Chenyu Vale to practice medicine. They never spoke to each other again.
Funeral director to doctor is a pretty big career change.
If he had just become a regular doctor, there would have been no issue. After all, the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor wasn't unlike a regular doctor's clinic in the early days. But according to my grandpa, the pharmacist they met had a very ominous aura about him. And on top of that, the kind of medicine practiced in the Chenyu Vale tradition goes against the natural order of...
In what way?
Don't know. My grandpa didn't know the specifics. And you've seen how wary Baiju is around me. He'd never tell me anything. But even that says to me that he definitely has something to hide. One thing I do know about Baiju is that he's obsessed with the idea of immortality. But whether that has anything to do with what... Anyway, so I will be sticking around here for now to keep a close eye.
After all that, it seems like we have more questions. It's a new day! Let's...
Dad!
Oh, are you?
Dad, you remember me!
Yes, I remember now. Oh, Ayu, I'm so sorry. You must have been worried sick. Has your mom shown up yet? She's been gone for a while, hasn't she?
Don't worry, Dad. I got the Adventurers Guild to help us look for her. And Dr. Baiju's gonna help too. Right now, all you need to do is concentrate on getting better.
Great. That's wonderful. I can't thank you enough, Dr. Baiju.
My pleasure, really. It's the least I can do to honor my late master's dying.
Not at all, Dr. Baiju.
You're still in the early stages of recovery, so you'll need to take it easy for a while.
I suggest you stay at Boo Boo Pharmacy and rest for at least the next few days.
Director Hu, do you have any further reservations about Jia Liang's condition?
It seems like the evil presence is gone after all. You really did manage to suppress it, huh? But how did you accomplish this in a single night?
That would be it. Though I regret to say that Boo Boo Pharmacy cannot offer to reimburse Wang Sheng Funeral Parlor for any revenue lost in the meantime.
Oh, come on, Baiju. I'm not that unreasonable.
I've been stuck indoors for too long. Baiju, take me outside for some air, or I'm going to suffocate.
Yes, of course. Everyone, please.
Suffering now, are we? But in any case, why must you keep this a secret from everybody? You should at least share your secret with one person you trust.
Who's there?
Ah!
Why did you follow us here? Oh, it's nothing.
What did I just say about putting on a brave face? Traveler, Paimon, the truth instead, he transferred some... Baiju, can you please explain all of this?
My predecessors in medicine forged a contract with Changsheng. I believe the irregularities with Jia Liang's heart the poison has not been...
Changsheng? You can do... Hey! I'll have you know that I commanded the respect of even I was treating patients. Whoa.
Please, that's enough.
Wait a sec. Huto was saying that the branch of medicine you studied uses some pretty dubious methods.
Hardly. Changsheng helps to keep my qi in balance, so there is no great harm done.
Still, Baiju's life force is not unlimited. We must find a way to neutralize the poison in Jialiang's body. And soon. Traveler, Paimon, would you lend this dummy a hand? He needs someone checking up on him, or he'll exhaust himself trying to accomplish everything on his own. Baiju, don't you think you should seize this opportunity? You cannot expect to hide this from everyone for your entire life. Time will see that all secrets surface eventually.
Entire life. Thank you, Traveler and Paimon.
Paimon doesn't think we've seen this side of you, but there's no need to thank us. You've helped us out before.
The poison in Jia Liang's system must have accumulated over a Yes. I asked Ayu this morning before you arrived. He told me that his family lives in a secluded spot to the west of Qingse. Let's head there together once I've asked. As well as investigating Jia Liang's exposure to the poison, we should also keep an eye out for Ayu's missing mother. My fellow
Oh, is it time for me?
Whoa! There's a house all the way out here? Huh. It's so well hidden, Paimon's never noticed it before.
Nor have I. And I've hosted clinics at Qingsa Village many times in the past. If you ask me, Jiangli...
Oh, that reminds Paimon. We meant to ask earlier, but it slipped our minds in the rush to get here.
She was indeed. We studied medicine together under the same master near Chenyu Vale. She is several years older than I and also began her travels far...
Supposedly, she met an herb gatherer sometime... Wait, Changxiang, are you saying...
Jiangli did occasionally come back to Chenyu Vale to see our master, but for whatever reason, she hardly ever talked about her family. The last time she visited us, she and Master had some sort of quarrel.
Quarrel? What? I don't know. I did not witness...
Nor did Master ever explain it to me. All he would say is that should I ever encounter Jiangli or her family in the future, I should do everything in my power to help them.
Oh, so that's why you went to such extreme lengths to help Jialiang.
No. Even if my master had never said anything, it would still be my duty as a doctor to help him. My decision would have remained the same.
Paimon never knew you were so selfless, Baiju. Paimon always had you down as the...
So a few words from me is enough to dispel all your suspicions, hmm? You ought not be quite so quick to relax your guard, Paimon. Sometimes even the good guys have their own private agenda.
What the... Okay, that was the most suspicious sounding thing you've ever said.
Let's leave the idle chatter there for now, hmm? Jiangli has lived in this house for many years. There must be something here that can shed a little light on this whole situation. Let's split up, but if anyone finds anything, we'll examine it together.
Traveler, Paimon, come quick!
Changsheng and I found a hidden compartment. This is what was hidden inside.
You sense it too? You're right. This is a poison concocted using god remains. Is it? Breathing? Paimon's not seeing things, is she?
No, your eyes do not deceive you. I do believe the poison in this bottle is alive. Some toxins act a lot like living organisms. I read about this once in the Origins and Symptoms of Diseases. If it's a concoction of this kind we're dealing with, then both the poison in Jialiang's system and the
Offshoots? So, the main body is somewhere else?
Correct. Whoever is administering the poison can manipulate the source to indirectly control the poisoned individual's behavior and...
The call of the... Wait. So, back when Jia Liang ran off, maybe that explains where he...
Only one thing could have been drawing him there. The source of the god remains used as the poison's key ingredient. The mother lode.
This is getting crazier and crazier. What kind of person would do all this just to poison Jia Liang? Hey, since this... You mean... Think a little harder, Paimon. Someone else who lives here, and who might have expertise in crafting drugs. Huh? So you're saying... it was Jiang Li? Wait, but that doesn't make any sense either! Why would she poison her own husband?
I agree.
Look at the facts, though. How many...
It's too early to... Yes. So if we can find and destroy the source of these god remains, the poison will leave Jialiang's system without the need for any further treatment. Do you know anything about god remains in Qingsa village?
Even the history books have no record of this. The only ones who... Didn't you used to be on good terms with the Adepti, though? Well,
Changsheng's memories and powers, these days, she has to enter a contract with a more...
Whoa. What? Enter a contract? Share life force? Sounds like some pretty spooky sorcery if you ask Paimon. Hey! Plenty of people would jump at the chance to join. With my assistance in rebalancing your chi, not only can you extend your lifespan, but you will also be stronger, healthier, and able to eat whatever you like with no risk of... Stronger and healthier? Wow, that's amazing! Baiju, maybe when you retire, you can let Paimon sign a contract with Changsheng.
Unfortunately, Changsheng...
Temperament? Ugh, Paimon's mad! You're getting ugly nicknames, both of you! This is exactly why your natural temperament makes you woefully unsuited to being my host.
All right, everybody, calm down. Back to the matter at hand. Is there any way at all for us to seek counsel from the Adepti about this?
With how anti... What? Oh. If you're talking about who Paimon thinks you're talking about, you better do the...
You called?
Gets Paimon every time. Are all Adepti in the habit of materializing out of thin air like this?
Well, this is unexpected.
Huh? It's you.
Baiju of Bubu Pharmacy. I do believe I've had the pleasure before. The Lantern Rite, when we met briefly, I was unaware of your true identity. I must apologize for the discourtesy.
Huh? You two already know each other?
Our paths have crossed once before. I sense the presence of evil spirits. Is this why you called me? So someone has been concocting demonic poison. Too often, fervent desires drive mortals to abandon all regard for their own safety. It is lamentable. I now know what you seek. It is true that a god's remains are buried beneath the foundations of Chinksa village. A vile monster known as the Ch once wrought havoc over this land, before it was subdued by Rex Lapis. The land was finally cleansed of poison when Rex Lapis used statues in his likeness to seal the serpent's remains. The seal is still mostly intact. If the Ch is the source, then it must be some of its blood leaking from deep underground. However, its aura is faint and barely detectable. You will need to investigate further to identify the location of the leak. I do not like to intervene against mortals unless absolutely necessary. But when demonic forces are involved, things can spiral out of control. Nothing. I do not wish to sway decisions that are mortals to make, but immortality may not be the blessing that you imagine it to be.
I shall treasure your words of instruction, Master.
Farewell.
What a strange adeptus. That's you for ya!
If the god remains are leaking from underground, Jiangli must be paying...
Master! Master!
Gui? Did you run all the way from Boo Boo Pharmacy?
What happened?
It's Jiaoyang. He was...
Already? Based on past...
It's everyone. Back to Boop.
Dad! What's wrong? Dad?
Don't be scared. Dr. Baishu will be back soon.
How is he doing?
Dr. Baishu, you're back! My dad was doing fine earlier, but then he suddenly started coughing up blood. Now he can't even get a full word out.
When Gui left, he was still conscious. But now...
Gui, please take Jialiang to the back room and prepare for treatment.
Yes, of course.
Don't worry, Ayu. I will cure your father.
Baishu's not gonna use Changsheng's secret art again, is he? Oh, please don't worry. Dr. Baishu will find a way.
But... feeling, Dad? Are you still hurting anywhere? You're not gonna suddenly collapse again, are you?
Much better, Ayu. I'm feeling much better. In fact, I can't explain it, but somehow I feel even better than usual. Wait, where's Dr. Baiju? I still haven't had a chance to thank him. Seems he moved me here before I came to.
Master said he needed to take a quick rest and asked me to bring you out of the treatment room. He hasn't emerged yet, so he must still be resting.
Oh, really? Well, he must be tired from treating me for 2... I don't know how I can begin to repay him for saving my life. I'll have to discuss it properly with Jiang Li once we find her. Speaking of which, has there been any word of her whereabouts?
No, the Adventurers Guild hasn't gotten back to me yet. I'll go check with them again in a bit.
I'll come with...
Don't forget what Master said. You're still not out of the woods yet, Jialiang. I strongly suggest that you stay and...
Though, on the bright side, this means I can thank Dr. Baiju in person once he's finished resting.
Traveler, Baiju hasn't shown his face. Huh? Hey!
Huh?
You're finally awake?
There was no time. I had no other choice. In any case, Jiang Li's design is quite brilliant. She makes new...
So, how much longer do you think Baiju's gonna nap? They've been outside waiting for you the whole time while you were asleep. Shall we at least go and show our faces?
All right.
Surely he hasn't. There's no way he could have just... Who's talking behind our backs again? Ah! Baiju! Changsheng!
Of course. There's no need to be concerned. I merely had to try...
Jialiang seemed fine yesterday. Why did he need more life-saving treatment again so soon?
I made an error in my initial diagnosis. Jialiang is in fact suffering, and as a result, his life force depleted at a greater rate than I had anticipated.
What? You mean, even if you got all the poison out of him, he'd still be sick?
Yes. But more pertinently, the poison in Jialiang's system is that Jialiang has a rare congenital heart condition, and ongoing though it was created from god remains, this formula is not a poison in Jialiang's case. Rather, it's his medication.
Had he not taken it all these years...
Still, using poison to treat a disease is hardly a viable long-term... Moreover, the longer he relied upon this medicine, the more resistant...
That explains why Ayu said his...
God remains are extremely dangerous to be around. Because humans have no natural I fear that the situation is just as that Adeptus to...
I never suspected that even Jiang Li would turn to the same path as so many others over the years. To sacrifice one's own life to save others. To go beyond human need.
Well, I think that it's too early to say with any certainty what fate has in mind. In any case, her regular exposure, and given that she's already been missing for several days...
It's me, Traveler, Dr. Baiju. Dr. Baiju, you've already done so much for my... After all, if it wasn't for me, I'm sure I'll be able to...
Be careful.
No! Before I forget...
This trip will...
I never... There's only one thing I fear now.
Very well.
Dr. Baiju, are you heading out?
Yes. Please add an extra measure of mistgrass pollen. And...
Dr. Baiju?
Hop to it now.
Okay. Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl.
Oh, ow! I won't hold you back. Much.
What's that? Join you for a walk? Why not? Ah.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But what?
Let's spark things up a little. You've been a naughty boy.
Hit.
You get.
Let's light it up.
Hit.
Burn.
Mind the deluge.
Try not to enjoy this too much. Come a little closer.
Like this? Be still.
New punching.
Hold the line. My apologies. Embrace the ice.
Order guide you.
Where do you think you're going?
Whirling snow!
I'll be back. Feeling lucky today? Come on, you coward! Stabilize!
Higher, here's the fire!
No more tricks up this!
Go!
Come on, you coward! Solidify! Try to keep up! You want this one? You want this one? Feeling lucky today? Gather!
Law of the jungle!
Try to keep up!
Take flight!
This is order!
Where do you think you're going?
I'm getting sick of this place. Whirling snow! Yeah!
You've been a naughty boy.
Kamisato Opry. Suyu! Be still.
You're in for a little shock. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. Come a little closer. Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Hey, come a little closer. Let's spark things up a little. You're in for a little shock.
Be still. That's far enough.
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Time for retribution!
May have overestimated myself.
What it is?
You're in for a little shock.
Solidify!
Take flight!
Cross over!
I will have order! Gather!
My apologies! Sakura swirl!
Rusty rebuild!
Stabilize! Solidify! Order guide you! Mind the danger.
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Time for retribution! Cascade!
Surrender and be gentle.
Burning kiss! Be still. Kamisato arm. Sweep!
You're in for a little shock. Blitz.
Adventure time!
You are not welcome here.
Allow me!
Take flight! Time to go!
Now you're testing my patience.
My apologies! Kamisato art! Sometsu!
This is order.
A blade.
is a day.
Toodaloo. Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh.
Stabilize!
Take flight!
Solidify! Stabilize! Solidify! Stabilize!
Sakura Swirl!
Solidify! Stabilize! Order guide you!
My apologies!
Solidify!
Every journey has its final day. Don't rush. Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth, and those that come across Liyue tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle.
That strange feeling is back. It's just like the day I went missing. It's as if something inside me is trying to guide me somewhere.
The Motherlode's influence is growing stronger. But is it because we're getting closer to the source? Or because the leakage of Che blood is growing more severe? Jialiang, can you sense which direction the source is in?
I think it's this way. Yes, I'm sure of it.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share?
I feel a dull ache in my heart. This must be the way. This place feels familiar. I think I've been here before.
There is an...
I think I remember this place.
Jialiang, are you...
No.
The digging marks here. A thieves' tunnel?
Judging by the but why did they abandon the...
I remember, but she said that the...
Easy, Mind the side effects. A bitter pill to swallow.
The doctor was stealing
Stabilize!
Take flight!
I will have order!
Kamisato out! Selection!
Whoa, there's a sensor here. Those treasure hoarders sure made...
I believe this sensor was used to burn a monster repellent.
A monster repelling incense?
The incense was burned several days. No doubt an encounter with... After them,
That's right. This is where...
Jialiang!
I'm fine. Let's keep going. can feel it. We're getting close. We're almost there. It's right up ahead. The place where we made a pact together to...
We can keep going now!
From the looks of it, the energy released by this mechanism can not only clear barriers, but also be conducted by corresponding mechanisms. Perhaps it's something we can make use of.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Reno doesn't see any barrier-breaking mechanisms around here. There are tracks here, and it looks like they're connected to something. Shall we follow it and see where it takes us?
Remember, health comes first.
The doctor will speak.
Mind the side effects. Taking a turn for the better.
Solidify!
A bitter pill to swallow.
Order guide you.
My apologies.
Remember, health comes first. Mind the side effects.
Phew. Go.
Zhongli!
Look out! There's a monster next to her!
The god remains must have lured them here. Watch my back.
Take flight!
Taking a turn for the better.
Whirling snow!
Rest and rebuild!
Mind the side effects.
The doctor will see you.
Seems like an emergency.
Take flight!
Uphill battle! Hold the line!
A bitter pill to swallow. Mind the side effects.
Order guide you. Gather.
Remember, health comes first.
Dr. Baiju, how serious is it?
I can still feel a pulse, but her condition is quite grave. The god remains here are encroaching on her cognition. If we don't eliminate it soon, then
Then, what are we waiting for? Let's destroy the remains right away! It's not as simple as that. The poison within Jiali, if the source is purged, the poison... and the poison with... Oh no.
Indeed. If the god
I wondered when the stay might...
Wait! Baiju,
You...
it appears to me that she was striving to concoct your medicine for...
Dr. Baiju, give it to me.
The god remains have reached her...
But, Dr. Baiju, if I continue to sustain my... I know for a... If my choice can bring...
Jiali...
Of course.
Thank you, everyone. And I'm sorry.
Jiali...
I am sure that over the years...
Mortals, what a crazy situation. Jiang Li risked it all to save Jia Liang's life.
I've seen many...
In the human realm, all things must come to an end. Is it not a fitting end to die for a worthy... At least...
The path they chose was indeed a heroic one. But when I think of the... I cannot help but think that...
When all this began... I've said my goodbyes. My time has come. Do what you must.
As you wish.
It will eat away at both your cognition and your memories.
I'll take...
Mom, something's really wrong. Don't fret, Ayu. I will gather some medicinal herbs right away. I promise you, nothing will happen to our family.
Why would these memories come to mind now? The longer we live, the tighter we cling to what we have. Oh, how I would love to hear your voice one last time.
Jialiang. 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 Dad, are you awake?
Jiangli, are you? Didn't I... Huh? What are these?
How does it feel to come back to life?
Do you feel strange or different in any way? If so, could you describe it to me in detail?
Dr. Baizhu, I thought that I was going to...
That's right. Before we set off, I asked Chi-Chi to prepare it, of course, whether it will keep you... But, however long you have left, I believe it should be more than sufficient time for you to say your final goodbyes before departing the world in peace. I hope that Director Hu finds this arrangement to be a satisfactory one.
An elixir of immortality? How'd you cook that up? Ugh.
It's a work in progress that hardly lives up to its name, and it would have had no effect. In the end, all I know is that if I'm... And even this would have counted for nothing without Director Hu's assistance. After all, did you not tell Jia Liang to show us the way before we set off for Qingce Village?
Oops. And I'm busted.
Without Director Hu nudging things in the right direction.
No wonder he... All I wanted, leave it to... One Chi-Chi was enough of a conundrum. The last thing I need's another one. If I'd known this was coming, I'd have whisked him off to the Wangsheng funeral parlor the moment I found him.
You stay away from my dad!
Oh, is that right? Well... Traveler, Paimon, I'll catch you all another time.
Oh, is she finally... All's well that ends well. If you ask...
It feels like it was a whole life.
Yay! Paimon kill! Alright, first...
Wait up! I'll come too!
Baizhu.
Don't mention it.
Just your duty. Time flies. It's been so long since we bade each other farewell in Chenyu Vale. Changshang, you're the same as ever. You haven't changed one bit.
You, on the other hand, have changed a lot.
You're right. My younger self would have never imagined that things would one day turn out this way. Or that you'd turn out this way, Baizhu. I've taken a look at your elixir of...
I have to say, Jiangli, it was a stroke of...
No, not at all. But not just Baizhu.
Huh.
Life force...
Nothing gets past you, Jiangli. You are correct. When I treat, there is no need to worry about any long-term consequences.
But you took the reason... and I left our master, but in the end, are all disciples of Chenyu.
We are doctors, Jiangli. We ought never say that anyone's fate is sealed.
Baizhu, I can tell that, over the years, you've used the contract with Chang. Can you still stop before it's too late?
I think you know the answer, Jiangli. Every one of us from Chenyu Vale believes in the same thing.
Hey, food's ready! Mom, come and join us. The Traveler taught me a load of new recipes and said even Dad will be able to taste them. Come and try them out.
Yes, darling. Mom will be there in just a second. Hey, slow down. Baizhu, I know I won't be able to convince you, but please don't forget that if one day you're not around anymore, Chi-Chi, Gui, and all the friends who have grown...
There's no need to worry, Jiangli. I know what I'm doing.
I can only hope so.
Baizhu, what did Jiang Li mean by... Every single mortal I've... Wait! That doesn't...
Long ago, when plagues ravaged the land, one doctor made a pledge to rid the world of pain and suffering. But even the most ingenious mortal medicine could not stay the tide of disease. And after working tirelessly for many years, even his dearest loved ones fell sick and bade their final farewell. Legends told of an herb lord in Chenyu Vale who could cure any illness known to mankind. The doctor sought the herb lord, but found only a white snake, its breathing weak and its power all but spent.
Sign this contract and let our lives be joined. Then I will impart to you the secret art of healing. But be warned, this art will harm your own health.
With means beyond human ken, the doctor could now reverse the process of death. And yet, the time still came to say goodbye. Only now, the one departing was the doctor, his life force spent. His final act in life was to pass on the contract to his final patient, his favorite disciple. The disciple chose to dedicate their life to saving the lives of others. And generation upon generation followed in these footsteps. Since I inherited this contract, I've always respected the path taken by my predecessors, and followed it myself unquestioningly. That is, until I tried to use the art to save my own disciple's beloved. She begged me not to use up my own life force. She said that this art is a poisoned chalice, an evil and unnatural practice. She did not wish to sacrifice one life for the sake of another, when both were lives she treasured. Only then did it occur to me. Did I not suffer when my master passed away, just as patients' families do at their loved one's deathbed? Are not the lives cut short by this contract just as worthy of saving as any patient's? What is this contract to us? Medicine or poison? Alas, I no longer have enough time left to find the answer. I entrust to your care both Changsheng and this final question. May you find a remedy for this conundrum, which has ailed us so.
Time and again, no matter how much I try to warn them or balance their chi, I can never save them. And you? What's your answer?
If I abandoned the contract and left you without a host, what would happen?
I suppose I'd spend my final moments taking a nice nap on Mount Yaojin. Then I'd be reunited with my old friends and your predecessors.
Then it's decided. If there's a life in front of me that deserves to be saved, why shouldn't I do everything within my power to save it?
Once again, it's the same answer. So be it. Close your eyes. Who knows how many more people will take on this contract?
None. This contract will end with me.
My contract has strict requirements on the host's natural temperament. All my hosts have been most pure of heart.
But when one with an altruistic nature gains access to this art, they are more seduced than the average person by the miracle of overturning the laws of life and death. Though they know better than anyone else the fate that awaits them, when faced with the sorrows of humanity and the pain of losing their nearest and dearest, they cannot help but reach beyond human means. They are like moths that throw themselves into the flame, seeking a glimmer of hope in a dark world filled with pain and suffering.
So, Baihu, does that mean...
I suppose that would make me a moth that yearns for the light, but doesn't want to be burned to a crisp. Changsheng's art can transfer pain and suffering between people, but it cannot reduce the total amount of pain in the world. It's just like we witnessed. Either Jia Liang feared for Jiang Li's life, or Jiang Li grieved over Jia Liang's sacrifice. I have nothing but the utmost respect for my predecessors, who sacrificed their lives for their principles. But I do not wish to join their ranks, nor do I wish to pass on this contract to anyone else in the future.
Huh? But didn't you already transfer a ton of diseases onto yourself?
What makes a poison poison? If disease is defined as deviation from normal functioning, then who knows? Perhaps the true elixir of immortality could in fact be a kind of poison. Many may view the notion of searching for immortality in poisons and illnesses as a flagrant violation of the natural order. But to me, it is no different from the way our ancestors tested the medicinal qualities of herbs by sampling each and every one. I don't want those who come after me to lose their lives to this contract. Nor do I wish for Changsheng to perish from losing her host. This leaves only one solution, doesn't it? Precisely.
Even the...
For a selfish...
Dr. Baiju, Traveler! What are you still chatting about? The food's about to get cold.
We also have Coke? Okay, fine. Let's go grab some food. Paimon has a bunch of burning questions, but they can wait till after we've eaten. I do envy Paimon sometimes.
True. And yet, although we call them simple pleasures, are such things as these not precisely...